Welcome to my new video series, Simple Math Tricks, where I'll be teaching simple ways to conduct complex mathematical calculations in your head. In this video, we'll be looking at how to square numbers that end with 5. So take a look at these numbers and notice what they have in common. Each number that ends with 5 squared, the result ends in 25. So anytime you square a number that ends with 5, you'll have a 25 at the end. But now let's look at how you can get the rest of the answer, the parts in the front, the 2, 6, 12, and on the other side, 1, 2, and 3. So we need to understand the relationship between these numbers before the 5 and the numbers that we just circled on the other side, the ones that come before the 25 in the answer. So the 2 to 6, the 3 to 12, the relationship between those numbers. And that relationship would be multiplying whatever number comes before the 5 by the number that comes after it. So for 1, it's 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. So you get 2, and then you put a 25 at the end. For 2, the number that comes after it is 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. So you do 6 and then put a 25 at the end. For 3, the number that comes after it is 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, and then you put a 25 at the end. So following that pattern, the square of 45 should be, we have to multiply 4 times the number that comes after it, which would be 4 times 5, which would be 20. That's horrible handwriting. 20. And then you put a 25 at the end. And the square of 45 is 2025. So then how does this also apply to 5 squared? Well, remember, the one digit that you can put in front of every number that doesn't change its value is 0. So you have 0, 5 squared, which is just 5 squared, and 0 times 1 is 0. So your result is just 0 to 5. But we write 25. So now let's do something a little more complicated. It might look complicated, but it's actually not. 125 squared. What we have to do is break this apart into 12 and 5. So we know the answer to the 5 part is going to be 2, 5. What we need for the 12 part is 12 times 13, which is 156. 156. So your answer to 125 squared is 15,625. And this was all done in my head. And you could do it too now.